Hello, my name is Billy Gibby or Hostgator Dotcom, and I'm Hostgator Dotcom because a lot of people, you may have heard, I sold my name several years ago when my family was struggling, and I kind of became an internet sensation for a little while. I didn't do nothing special or anything like that, but um, you may have seen me online with a lot of tattoos on my face and all over my body. And the reason that I had those tattoos all over my body and face, a lot of people judged me and said I was a bad person or I was stupid for getting them. So I kind of wanted people to know my story, is why I got tattoos all over my face and on my body and of websites. And the real reason that I got those tattoos all over my body and face and websites was um, I I had lost my job years and years back and was laid off. My family and I were going to be homeless, and I didn't want my kids to be homeless, and I didn't know where I could borrow money from or get money fast. I wasn't going to do nothing illegal, and so I thought maybe companies would pay me to tattoo their websites. It's a crazy idea, I know, and sometimes I regret it. I did what I had to do to keep my kids off the street, but I sold advertising space on my face and body to websites to advertise on me. And part of it was I was going through undiagnosed bipolar, and that's not an excuse for why I did that, but I just wasn't thinking rationally as I normally would. I didn't realize I had bipolar until years later. I would look in the mirror and start crying, and it hurt because people would think I was a killer just because of the tattoos, and I never wanted to hurt nobody. And so one time I got really suicidal, and I realized I needed help, and I went to a mental health, behavioral health center, and was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. They put me on therapy and gave me medication. I started to get better, and they offered me a job doing courier work, delivering their medical records. So I did that for a couple years, and then once I did that, I was able to get promoted to peer support specialist, where I used my experience overcoming bipolar and everything to help others in their own recovery. So I did that, and then did that for several years, and then during that time I got a grant that helped get some of the tattoos removed a little bit. I put a GoFundMe online that helped get a lot of the tattoos removed, and that GoFundMe's still there to help remove the ones that I still have on my face a little bit and all over my head. And because I'm trying to move up in mental health and behavioral health. Right now I'm a case manager, mental health associate. I've been promoted to that, and I'd like to keep doing that and eventually go back to school once I get the tattoos all removed, and maybe one day become a clinician or something like that to help others. But that's the story of why I got the tattoos, and I regret it, and I'm trying to do better with my life and help others, and learn from their mistakes like I learned from mine. But that's my story.